Welcome to Dynamo Dynamics, winning goals to digital dominance. I'm your host, Danny Perry, and with me as always is my guy, Kai Peterson. We are here to talk about a lot of matches this week. We're covering 3, and due to the unusual situations down here in Houston, we're a little late with this episode, but we're going to try to catch up. Guy, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How about you?
Good. I'm a little disappointed though, because in our last match, or in our last video, we were looking at upcoming matches. We looked at the 4 against our rivals in Austin, Dallas, and then with the LA Galaxy coming to town, and then the match tonight with Colorado. We said reasonably this was one of the most important stretches of the season, and we really needed to get at least 9 out of the 12 available points from that. Well, so far we've achieved 1.
1 out of 9.
1 out of 9.
So we could get 4. We could win tonight, but I don't think the outcomes really show our form. I think if you just look at the scoreline, you think, oh, they haven't won a match in 3 weeks. But I think it doesn't really indicate how we've been playing. You have the stats for Austin. There was a lot of shots we didn't score, and if you want to...
Yeah, well, speaking of those stats, absolutely, against Austin FC, the Dynamo fell, 87th minute winner by Sebastian Drusi, yes. And with that, though, the scoreline isn't really indicative of the game, as you say, and I'll just read some of these stats off. With 14 shots for Austin to 17 for the Dynamo, 5 on target for Austin, 6 for the Dynamo, 59% possession for the Dynamo. Passing accuracy was at 87% on 472 passes. Fouls were relatively even. They had 3 yellows to our 1, no reds, and then we had 5 corners to their 7. In some respects, relatively even, but we dominated possession. We dominated shots. What happened?
I think we just couldn't hit the back of the net. I mean, I think we typically dominate possession in most games, and we kind of control the ball a little more. But it was kind of this game reminded me of a lot when I went to go see us at Shell when we played Austin. They got a late winner, and they beat us 1-0 then. And really, there were a lot of shots from both teams, but neither of us could really hit the back of the net. And they scored on a corner. So, and it wasn't a corner that was just a corner to a header. It was a corner to like a little mishap, and then it landed at a guy's foot, and he just put it away.
In the 87th minute.
Yeah. Late in the game. So
what a heartbreak.
Yeah.
But, you know, the Austin-Houston dynamic is really turning into an actual rivalry, don't you think?
Yeah, I do.
The way these games are playing out and the way they're ending, I know at least the Dynamo fans have to be getting a little frustrated with losing to Austin.
Definitely. And I mean, if you watching on TV, they're either the sound producers for it were making their fans seem louder, or Austin just has really loud stadium and really loud fans.
Pretty loud crowd from what I've seen, and that all the green background there. It's a pretty intense environment, and they have it looks like a great fan experience. Maybe we'll have to go over there and check out one day.
Maybe so. But after Austin, we have Dallas.
Yeah, and continuing on the rivalry road.
So but we had Dallas at home, and we drew 1-1. I really think we should have beat them 3-1, 4-1, 2 anything. We should have won. But if you want to talk about the stats there, because we really dominated this game.
Again, as you said, 18 shots to 7. Dynamo to Dallas on target. 8 of those shots, 62% possession to 38%. 621 passes with 87% accuracy. 14 fouls against us, 10 against Dallas. Yellow cards 2-1. 3 offsides to 6 corners to 1. Now, everything about that set of stats tells me we should have absolutely thrashed them.
Yeah, not even the stats. I think Hector Herrera had a one-on-one with the keeper. And instead of just attempting to score, or like attempting to shoot, he tried to dribble around the keeper. And in my head, I just wasn't a big fan of that play. I mean, you have one-on-one, you have the defenders coming behind you, so I think you should just go for the goal instead of trying to dribble around him. He got past him, but by the time he got past him, it was like other defenders were there. But we also did, you saw the clip of the save and then the goal line clearance from their
Absolutely.
defender. So it was really, we really had a lot of shots and a lot that.
But we just
So
didn't pull
close,
it off.
so
We
close,
didn't
yeah.
pull it off. We did manage to salvage the point though, which
Yes.
is all important. It'll definitely be important as we head towards playoffs. But so 1 out of 6 so far, and
Yeah.
with the mighty, well, formerly mighty LA Galaxy coming to town, or I'm sorry,
We went to
LA
we went
Galaxy
to
up
LA.
next.
Yeah.
And, same story.
Yeah, well, we didn't have Steve Clark. He got subbed off in the Dallas game, but it was after he conceded the goal. But still,
But we scored first in this match.
Yeah, we
at
went
18
ahead.
minutes, it was a great breakaway. It looked.
it was a well team goal. I mean, there was good passes, good build up. Everything was nice about it, and starting off up is always great.
It
but-
is. It is blessing. That was a very well, like I said, a well worked and a well taken goal.
Yeah, that was
18 minutes
Bossy
were-
in that one, and then Dallas. Bossy scored that one for us.
Oh, are we still talking Dallas? I thought
Oh yeah, I
moved
thought
to
we were
the
talking.
Galaxy.
Oh no, we can talk Galaxy.
Forgive us. We're not on the same page here. We're kind of like the Dynamo right now.
I think so. I think so.
Well, let's move forward to the
Yes,
Galaxy.
but the Galaxy.
So scoring in the 18th minute against the Galaxy, Latif Blessing, and then again it was, I think, a match we could have and maybe should have won.
Yeah, I mean we were very even in that one too, and just
Again, the goalkeeper
think-
being subbed off in the previous match.
I don't know how much of an impact that had. I mean the LA Galaxy goals were good. They were very good goals, I will say. So
Well, let's take a look. On stats-wise, very even. 13 or 12 shots for the Galaxy to 13 for us. 6 on target for them, 4 for us. Possession relatively even at 52 and 48. Passing accuracy, again, the same thing. Fouls are relatively even. Yellow cards 1-0. Corner 7-5. Again, but they scored 2 goals to our 1, and here we are.
yeah,
What do you think?
I don't know. I think like I said earlier, I mean, watching the game, we didn't look outclassed. Galaxy's always a top 2 team, top 3 team, and we competed very closely with them. But I think we're just so close to figuring it out. We're so close to figuring it out, and we always said it was goals at the beginning of the season. It's kind of the same story now.
Yeah.
But we're getting the attempts now. I think earlier in the season we just weren't even really getting shots on target. There were shots, a lot of long shots, but now we're getting shots on target and good looks at goal. But I think the keepers are also just making great saves as well.
Agreed. But it seems that at some point the dam's just going to burst and this team is going to start scoring goals. The defense is solid. They seem to control the midfield enough in order to compete within these matches. It's just the goal scoring, the output on the other end is just not there. Quality shots, shots on target, or generating shots, quality shots on target, they're just not going in.
And we're getting a lot of corner opportunities too. I know at the beginning of the season we only were getting like 1 or 2 a game. Now we're getting 4 to 6, sometimes a little more. That's good to see, but we're just not closing out.
Agreed.
And I think Colorado's a big game tonight.
Well, here's where we need this. They're ahead of us in the table, and we need the 3 points.
Yeah.
We really need the 3 points.
because we're only
to keep
1
pace.
point ahead of 9th place, and we got Portland after Colorado, and Portland is only 1 point or 2 points behind us. So we really need points here.
Agreed.
3 would be great, but I'll settle for 1 right now.
I'm hoping for 3, but we'll take the 1.
Yeah, we just need points. Any points we can get right now.
Absolutely. So speaking of upcoming matches, we have Colorado tonight, as you mentioned, followed by Portland, Atlanta, and the Sounders. Those teams are all sitting below us in the table.
And we're at home for the next 2, so
We're at home against Colorado tonight, and then away to Portland, away to Atlanta, home to the Seattle Sounders. So with that being said,
Home
this is
game.
yet another critical stretch, right?
I think this may be more important since we failed to gain points in the first few matches that we said were very critical. But this one may be more critical because now we're just sitting just a hair ahead of these few teams, and Colorado at home it looks good. I mean, playing at home will really help us out if we could steal.
And somewhat of a surprise. I did not expect them to be this good this year so far. And we've played them twice, and I think they've gotten us twice. This is our second go around. They got us the first time around. But they're better than expected, and they've been in front of us basically the entire season. So it'll be good to get those points, right?
Yeah, definitely. And especially at home, we will have the fans backing us, so that'll be great. And hopefully we can build off on beating Colorado tonight and then going to Seattle or Portland. Going to Portland first and taking care of business there. So
love the confidence. So you heard it here. So with that said, Kai, what's your prediction for tonight?
I think tonight, we're going to have a 1-0 win.
I'm going to keep the same margin of victory. I think that we are going to break loose and score 2 goals. So it's going to be 2-1. 2-1 to the Dynamo. So let's keep our fingers crossed that it actually happens that way. So the upcoming matches are very critical. Dynamo is still sitting relatively okay in the table, but the season, while we always say it's a long season, it ends quick when it comes.
Every match matters.
Every match.
I mean, it does end quick. It's just like the other leagues too, like Premier League first.
Well, the Manchester City was crowned again. And you've got the Champions League final coming up this Sunday. We could talk a little bit about that.
Yeah.
But with European leagues coming to a close, there's going to be a lot of attention on MLS at this point, and then the internationals that will be going on.
The Euros. I'm so excited for it.
Well, you may get a chance to actually see that up a little closer than from the United States. I'm understanding,
but not in Germany. I would love to, but it'll be a better time zone for me. I won't have to wake up super early or stay up later to watch. So
very good. Well, with that, the Premier League ended. Manchester City crowned again. Arsenal second place. Boo. Bundesliga. Bayern Leverkusen completed the invincible season for within the Bundesliga. They did lose in the Europa League against Atalanta. So that was
surprising Europa League winner too.
Very, very surprising. And we've got the Champions League coming up. Again, the final, Real Madrid versus Dortmund. So any predictions on that?
Real Madrid winning.
That's kind of what they do. Very safe prediction there.
Don't really have a scoreline. I can't really support Dortmund, but I would love to see Marco Reus win something with Dortmund since he stayed so loyal for that club, and he's a German national player, so I love the guy. But
all right, well, what's your prediction for the Euros? With the last minute we have left here.
Oh, Germany winning it.
Well, England apparently has a golden generation that everyone is talking about. Are you sure?
Germany all the way. It's in Germany. We have nothing but fans with us, so we should do great.
All right. Well, you heard it here. Kai Peterson is picking the German national team to win the Euros. I think I'm still going with the English team. They look best this year. All right, folks. Well, that's it for this episode of Dynamo Dynamics. Thank you, Kai. Enjoyed it, and we will see you next time. And let's get a victory tonight, Dynamo. Cool. All right. Wait. Did we forget to mention something?
We did forget. Can you all follow us on our socials so you can keep up with all of our upcoming videos?
There we go. Comment. Let us know what you think about these matches. Engage. See you next time.